What's up, family and friends? How are you doing? Good afternoon from me to you. And I hope you're having swell of time wherever you are. You're welcome to this live broadcast. And I encourage you to join me to spread the knowledge of factual truth, not knowledge of fear, not knowledge of imaginary being, not knowledge of faith, not knowledge of what you believe, but knowledge of what you know. So you're welcome. And I want to speak. It's like, calling us to action. So I title it, Rise Up. Rise Up. When you are laying in your bed sleeping, and in the morning you hear a voice, or in the middle of night a voice say, rise up. What you're supposed to do is see you wake up and get out of the bed to do something. You begin to do something, so it's called to action. Rise up. Rise up. You have been laying down in that religion for long. You have been laying down in that ideology for long. You have been laying down in that dream for long. You have been laying down in that make-up theories or make-up fairy tales. It's time for you to rise up and be yourself. I don't know how many years you have wasted in religion. You have wasted in whatever, maybe something that is not giving you joy. It doesn't matter how many days you have been there. If you can rise up today, if you can say to yourself, I will arise and do this. I will arise and do so, and you rise up. It will be of great benefit to you. I spent many years in religion. I was born by my parents, then indoctrinated in religion called Christianity, just as many also are indoctrinated in it, in Islam, in Judaism, and other numerous religions around today. And we were fighting and dying for what we believe. But I'm calling you today, don't die for what you believe, live for what you know. I will say it again. Don't die for what you believe. Live for what you know. Ignorance will kill you. Knowledge will set you free. Ignorance will bind you. Knowledge will set you free. Many people have been dying in our family, in our place. People dying for what they believe. You see them just following somebody because of one ideology. They don't know the real thing, but they believe that person is standing for them or speaking for them. Without knowledge, you have to rise up. Rise up and get out of that box. Rise up and get out of that bondage. Rise up and get out of that mess. It may be marriage, it may be religion, it may be an association, it may be a group, whatever it is. But you see, it's not of benefit to your existence, to your life, to your family. It doesn't give you joy, it doesn't give you happiness. You don't know the A to Z. Some people will say the A to Z of it. You don't know. You just believe for believing's sake. And anyone that don't believe what you believe, you begin to attack them. You begin to tag them. You are enemies. Nobody's your enemy. You are the enemies. You are enemy of yourself. Nobody is your enemy. If you have knowledge, you will know anyone that is coming against you is ignorant of who you are and ignorant of what they're doing. So I'm calling you to rise up and stop believing for believing's sake. Do your own research, especially those of you that are awakened already or claim to be awakened. You have to rise up. Stop being religious for any reason. Stop being religious. stop being insecure. Insecurity is not part of being awakened. The awakened nation are not insecure. They are secure and they are proud of the knowledge they have. So you have to rise up and don't die for what you believe. Get to know and live for what you know. That is the way you will enjoy your life, and people around you will also feel it. If you are awakened, it is time you stop being compromising. You compromise. They tell you we disagree to agree. That's nonsense. If it is not factual, I don't agree with it. If it is a myth, I don't agree with it. If it is a faith, if it is faith, I don't agree with it. If it is a hearsay, I don't agree with it. If it's factual truth, facts based on truth, based on evidence, of course, I agree with it. I don't agree with anyone. I don't disagree with anyone to agree. You telling me for peace sake, fuck that peace. Religious peace is fake. Religious love is fake. So I have risen out of those nonsense. They used to entrap people, telling them, okay, you do this for peace sake, for peace to reign. Which peace reign? How can peace reign when you lack knowledge? When you have knowledge, you have peace in yourself. You see how relaxed you live, and you see how fulfilled you live. Not living on make-believe or hearsay and all that. You rise up and begin to help yourself. Do your own research and not depending on what somebody else find out. If you depend on what somebody else find out, you can believe anything, and you see yourself, not able to defend your belief. You cannot defend your faith. Whatever you believe, you cannot defend it, but what you know, you can defend it. Fools die for what they believe. The wise live for what they know. Do you get that? Fools die for what they believe. The wise live for what they know. And also, if you are working, stop hiding. Hiding your knowledge makes you to be part of Illuminati, part of cult. They hide knowledge from the public. They hide knowledge from the masses. They hide knowledge from others. When somebody is hiding something, something is wrong. Something is not right. Including myself. When somebody or a group is hiding anything from you, giving you any excuse, know that something is wrong somewhere. It doesn't matter how long you have been in that group. It doesn't matter how long you have been holding that ideology. But if they are hiding anything from you, you are just like every other religious person. Religion hide the truth from their members, from their congregations. But you have to rise up and get out of that when they don't tell you the whole truth you need to know. Half truth is a lie. You need to know. I need to know. We need to know. Because knowledge is the greatest. Without knowledge, you are fit for to be a slave. You will remain in slavery. And you will say you're happy to be a slave. You're happy to be a slave of God. You're happy to be a slave of Christ. You're happy to be a slave of any man. You are following any man, any woman that appears claiming to be anything. You just join them. You just follow them. You have to wake up. Especially you awaken the people. You woke nation. You have to rise up and begin to say what you know. Begin to do what will help you. I used to be religious. I used to be a believer. I used to be a Christian. I used to preach God. I used to preach Jesus. I used to preach heaven and hell. There is nothing you are preaching today in any religion that I have not preached much more. In fact, I dedicated my life. I devoured it. I buried myself into it and was ready to die for it until factual truth came and set me free. Now I have decided to live for what I know. I cannot be that stupid. I say, oh, I begin to carry placard. I want to do rally for freedom. No, that's nonsense. Rally is nonsense. You say, oh, the rally, they give you what will be better. You never even ask for freedom in your life. Learn from the Sudan or Sudanese, if that's right. You see this? Is this Southern Sudan? They got independence, right? How far now? When your oppressors give you freedom or independence, you are still in bondage. You are the one that will fight for your own freedom. And when you fight for your own freedom and get it, you set the tone. You decide how it goes. Not, you see, African countries today, they are independent, right? That's what they claim. But their leaders are puppets to who? To slave masters, white people. In Europe, in America, in Asia, except in Africa. When you know the truth, you will rise up. Nobody will come to make you rise up. You are the one that make that decision and rise up. And once you rise up, never allow anyone to talk you back to sleep. Never. Stay bold. Let them say whatever they want. Let them accuse you of whatever. Let them insult you and be ready to give them back much more than they bring. They come with insult, give them a lot of insults. They come with threats, demonstrate to them that threat is one of the things that motivates you. It emboldens in you. When you tell me I will die, you know how many times they have told me I will die? They pray. One stupid idiot even said today that by September 21 or something, you know, the angels will slap me. Idiots, cowards. It's slaves are helpless. That's why they hope on the slave master to come and help them. My help is in the hand of God. My help comes from above. Not because you are helpless and useless to yourself. You are only useful to the slave master, but not to yourself. You need to rise up and do the needful. Help yourself. If you can help yourself, you will see you don't need the help of any God. You don't need the help of any Jesus. You don't need the help of any man of God. Of course, you know no man of God can help you. They will only use you for advertisement. When you're almost dead, they will buy you a bag of rice or give you some money, and they televise it, they video it, they video record it to show people. You see, we are giving. We are doing this, and they will still preach that the Bible says, don't let your left hand know what your right hand is doing. They will still preach the children of God. Now, there's another thing I found, that people are warning the awakened ones. They are warning the woke nation. They say, no, don't be harsh. Don't use nice language. No, don't use nice words. Don't use nice language. Look for a word that will provoke them. That's what you need. And such word to them, they will call it insult. They will call it whatever they like. Okay? They will call it uncultured or uncivilized. That's their bullshit. They are free to call it anything, but you have to stand your ground. The reason why you do so is to show them that their faith in God, their faith in Christ, their faith in any imaginary being is useless. Their belief, which they cannot prove, is useless. And they are dying for what they believe instead of living for what they know. Once you rise up, you see, you activate your brain, you begin to do the right thing. You begin to do the right thing, which is first, putting yourself first. Religion make you put God first. Religion make you put Jesus first and yourself last. No. Don't do that again. Love yourself above God. Love yourself above Jesus. Love yourself above Allah. Love yourself above Jehovah. Love yourself above Yahweh. Love yourself above Mary. Love yourself above angels. Love yourself above every imaginary being. They lie to you exist. It is time you live as human being. I don't congregate with sheep. It doesn't matter where it is, whether online or offline. I will never congregate with sheep again forever. Have you seen anyone congregating with sheep in the real world? No. So why should I do that? On Facebook, on WhatsApp, or anywhere, online, offline? No. That's why I don't go to church. That's why I don't go to any fellowship. Because I am not a sheep. I am human. Humans do two things with sheep. You take them to the bush where they can eat grass. See? That's why I say give it to them. Give them a lot of grass to eat. That's only what they can eat. Don't give them your food. Don't give them your meal. Don't answer their question as they demand, because you're gonna be wasting your time. But show them that you know them before they were conceived. You were prepared for this before they were conceived. The second thing human beings do with sheep is kill them for a meal. Yeah, you kill them. And the knife you use to kill them is called factual truth. Use it to kill them. Don't compromise with them. Don't fear their fears. Don't even try to be nice to them. No, don't. The humble shall inherit the earth is a lie. It is the violent. You see, it is written in their book also. It said the kingdom of heaven suffers violence, and the violent take it by force. The humble cannot take anything. The humble cannot inherit anything. It is the violent. Show them you are violent. Let them report you all they want. Let them the Facebook or whatever admin block you all they want, but never give them chance to win. You have to start. If you want to win, you have to start now. You have to be bold. Rise up for what you know, not for what you believe. Live for what you know, not for what you believe. Our people said, "Onye na eri awo rie nke chanacha nke ya ba kpo ya ori awo ya lezi anya za." If you want to eat frog, eat fat one, big one, so that when people call you frog eater, you will say, "Yes, I am." You see, I'm no longer saying it in secret. I say it out boldly. You call me Antichrist, yes I am. You call me Satan, yes I am. You call me Lucifer, yes I am. You call me devil, yes I am. You call me demon, yes I am. But that doesn't change the truth that you are sheep. You are stupid. You are ignorant of what you worship. You are ignorant of what you believe in. You believe because you don't know. Rise up and begin to know. How can you know without you researching? I'm not asking you to repent. I'm asking you to research. Believers repent daily. Knowers research daily. Do your own research and blow your mind. Yes, you can. You can blow your mind and blow off that cover religion put over you. They tell you, oh, if you don't have religion, you know, you are like a vessel without cover. No, you don't need that. You are not like any vessel. You are not a vessel. You are a human being. You are not a creature. You are a human being. You were born and not created. It is time you rise as a person. Somebody tell me, you know, freedom. Freedom starts with you. It's not with the group you join. It's not with the country where you are. Many people are living in America, but they are still slaves. You don't know that? And they tell you America is the land of the free and home of the brave. But they are not free and they are cowards, although living in America. Out of what? Ignorance and fear. When you rise up, you can know anything they say you cannot know before. Religion buys you from knowing. They say you must not know everything. Wait until the last day. Which last day? When was the first day? You don't know the first day, but you believe there is last day. You don't know the beginning, but you believe there is ending. Enough of all that trash. You lay down in your bed sleeping and you're talking trash what you believe. When you are talking about faith or what you believe, when you're talking about God or Jesus, you are talking trash. Once you say you believe in God, I have no business, you know, giving you my meal. I have no business. Let that, you know, because you cannot reason as human being. You'll be reasoning as sheep, depending on the shepherd, having no mind of your own. It's time you rise up, my people. I hear that voice say, rise up. And that voice is saying to you, rise up. That voice is the voice of your conscience. That voice is the voice of your blood. That voice is the voice of your ancestors. You Africans, rise up. We are in the world war. We are not in the world game. We are not in Olympic games. We are not in any type of game like a Commonwealth game. No. We are in the war. And it is time you begin to understand this war so that you stop being consumers, slaves, even in your own land, full of plenty of anything you need in this world. Africans are not in need. They are forced to be in need. But Africans are not in need. We have everything we need to enjoy life, to live as a people. But they came and destroyed our blueprint. Then telling us is depending on their imaginary God, imaginary Jesus, that life can have a meaning. It is time you wake up, rise up. Waking up is one thing and rising up. It's time for you to say, I will arise and go back home. I will arise and go back to the root, to my root. I will arise and go back to myself. The truth is you. You are part of the nature because nature is the truth. And when you know the truth, you will see how sweet life is. Have fun wherever you are. Free yourself. And don't care about what anyone will say to talk you back to sleep. Stay woke.